Warning. The following podcast contains two highly strung people talking about their anxieties, fears, and worries. If you find any of the content offensive, then we are genuinely really sorry. We won't do it again, honest. Sorry.
Hello, good morning, welcome to the Warriors podcast. It's me, Barry Dodds, it's her, Hayley Ellis.
Yes, welcome everybody. Hope you are well. How are you, Barry?
Annoyed. Stop telling me things that'll irritate me the second before we record. Hey, listen, right, behind the scenes, I think it's fair to say we've both had quite stressful weeks, right? And we've both been nice to each other. We are nice to each other, but we've been probably more than nice to each other. I'd like to completely redress the balance today and put equilibrium back in place and absolutely be a nightmare. So, what's going on in your world, Hayley?
Well, so you're basically just saying you're going to be horrible to me this episode?
No. I'm just saying I've got a lot of pent up sniping in me as well. Like,
Great.
Yeah, I mean, ideally, I shouldn't be aiming it at you. I should be aiming it at, but someone else. Go on.
I told Barry something before we started, and I wish I had it. This is the thing, because I think I shouldn't tell him. You're like, no, go on.
Go on.
And then I tell you, and then it's like this whole episode.
I know. So what have you been up to this week, Hayley?
Can we go straight into worries of the week? Because this is what's happened this week, and I need to talk about it.
This no nonsense this week.
Worries. You got a lot. Worries. You got a lot. Worries.
So, worry of the week this week. I had to have some blood tests a while back, just because of tiredness. And they flagged a few things on my blood tests. Oh my God. It was like a never-ending list of faults and ailments wrong with me. So I'm anemic. Right.
I think I could have told you that one.
But my mum has always said, ever since I went vegetarian, she's like, you're anemic. And I haven't been. I never have been until today. So I'm anemic. And there was various other things like low levels of vitamin D, like just a big old massive list of stuff. I may as well just go in and buy Holland and Barrett. But also my blood sugar levels are high. So I run the risk of going into like diabetes. I mean, I'm not diabetic, but I've got to watch my blood sugar levels.
Is this because every time I speak to you and you're in the car, you're having a bar of chocolate? Is this?
I don't eat chocolate, Barry. That is that is a lie. No, I don't really eat chocolate. Sweets. I eat lots of sweets in the car.
Sweets. I think that's what I mean. It's the comedian lifestyle, isn't it? You're just having anything that you kind of little treat in the car, like. You know, it's something because you're just bored and you want to eat. I polished off a whole giant family-size pack of Werther's Originals in a week in the car.
Well,
and yes, I'm aware I eat Werther's Originals. Yes, the original pedo pellets, right? Get it out your system now. Right, all right, or nuts, nuggets, whatever you want to call them. Right, I'm aware, but the butterscotch is quite nice.
Well, what it is I think it is, after speaking to like a nutritionist, I eat a lot of bread because there's loads of sugar content in bread and carbs.
What?
Sugar?
So, like, I know the brioche ones, the ones with the shiny top, they're full of sugar.
Yeah, that's what they said to me, unless the...
Sugar and... Oh, fucking hell.
Hang on.
Bread gets such a bad rap. It really does. And it all, you know, I thought it was good.
So there's 5 grams of sugar. Is white bread high in sugar? So white bread can spike blood sugar levels because it contains lots of sugar. Yeah. So basically, when I'm on the road, and you probably do this as well, when you stop at a service station, you don't have time to prep all the time. Sometimes I do pack something with me. But a lot of times, I will literally just grab a sandwich from wherever we are, because that's all they have at service stations. So
It's not quite what I do. Is I go in and I root around seeing what's in the reduced, like especially when it's late at night and you can get the stuff that's literally about to go off. Like some of them, you can see the bacteria ready to pounce on it. It's that close, and you'll have a look, and it's like 29p. And it's like, yep, let's get on board with that. I've eaten some weird stuff because I've taken advantage of that.
how am I more unfit than you? Like, this is... You're like human Chernobyl, and like I'm just...
All right.
No, but, like,
Human... But that's a bit fucking... Sorry, are you saying that's... Go on, defend that. If that's...
But you're literally saying you're eating stuff like that's like got a new bloody type of penicillin growing on it because it's 29p.
The biggest nuclear disaster in the planet's history.
All right, that was a bit much. But...
Something you still can't go back to safely.
Well, a lot of similarities.
Yeah, I've got some X's. Hey, well, all right.
What?
Nothing.
Go
I was
on.
going to say something very unnecessarily mean-spirited about an X, but I think I'll leave it.
No, Barry, don't. The mood you're in today will get cancelled. So I've got, that's what it is, I think. So I've been eating a lot of like sandwiches and stuff on the road. So I've got a, so I start, my boyfriend this week, he's like, "We're going to watch a film tonight." It's like, no, I've got a book to read about blood sugar. So I've been reading, been doing a lot of research, taking it very seriously. So I've started me blood sugar diet.
Have you changed your diet?
Yeah, this week, and I've been because it's before we've been like, oh, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, and if you don't do it, there's no repercussions really, is there? So
well, there is, because I even today I said, right, it's time for the weigh-in. It's time to see if I've lost any weight since we started Operation Skinny Pricks, a couple of weeks ago. So I don't know if I've lost weight or not. We should do that. We should keep on top of it.
Well,
By
it's
the way,
not
if
really...
you notice, one of us is participating in this. But
But it's not about weight loss for me. It's just about changing my lifestyle, because this lifestyle on the road is just a mess. It's making me. I mean, it really is making me ill.
It is, and I can testify to this because we were having not a long chat on the phone yesterday in the car, but look, I don't mean to embarrass you, right? And not grow up, everyone, right? Okay, but Haley kept on breaking wind.
Right, I didn't, and like that's just like me going, Barry was doing this on the phone. It's a complete lie that you're just saying for jokes.
No, I said to you at the end of the call, I said, "Can you stop farting?" I couldn't hear it.
As if I would just break wind, especially on the phone to you, Barry.
Twice you did it, and it was properly like somebody had stepped on a duck both times.
Absolute lies, a fabrication. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it on the phone to anyone, but especially not you, because that's never hear the end of it.
It's all right. It's fine, but just
Right. Anyway, I'll just start making lies up about you.
It's not a lie.
If I say a lie, yeah, but I don't know what it was, Barry, but it wasn't that.
All right, go on, make up a lie about me then, right now.
Well, I was thinking if I make up a lie about you, the chances are it'll probably be true.
Go on then.
Because all the stuff that you do, I'm like, well, that never happened. Then I'm like, oh, it is. You're like Nessa from Gavin and Stacey.
That reference is lost on me.
So she'll be like,
guessing it's not complimentary.
Well, no, right. Throughout the thing, she'll be like saying she met John Prescott and all this, and then and they're all like, "All right, Nessa." And then the final episode, John Prescott turns up. You know what I mean? You're like that. You're like, that never happened. And then there's someone, we can't go into it on here, but there's someone Barry's friends with. And,
right.
Yeah.
Go on.
He was famous, and I was like, right, nothing to do with comedy.
Oh yeah, I know who you mean.
And I was like, of course you are, mate. And he is. So you're sort of like that.
And it's the weirdest friendship that you could never predict.
It's so weird.
It's really odd. We can't talk about it, and I've not talked about it for years. But it's an odd friendship, and you didn't believe me until I showed you. I was like, oh look know what she
Yeah.
said in the post.
So you're one of those people. Maybe we'll reveal it at a live show.
No. Although we were going to reveal it because she said that she was. She said she'd send in a voice note for a worry of the week.
Yeah, let's
and we
not
were
go
like, we I don't think we can because I think it's quite a big deal what your worry's going to be.
If you come to one of our live shows, we might let it slip.
Yeah,
there.
I'll see it at a live show.
But yeah, so I can't sort of make lies up that because anything that I say, people will go, "It might be true." Do you know what I mean? But anyway, I've got to change me my old lifestyle. So I've started this week. I'm going to the gym after we've recorded this. I've cut down like my diet's all changed. I'm going to try and get some. It's hard to get sleep when you've got a child who wants to be with you all the time. But yeah, what's your worry this week?
Well, I'm sort of. This is what's bugged me this week. I know I talk a lot about sort of getting older and not sort of getting young references and things like that. But there was something I discovered today, and this is years ago that I should have got this reference. But you know when you learn something, you're like, fucking hell, yeah, of course. Right, you know the song Milkshake by Kelis?
Kelis, yeah.
Is it Kelis?
Yeah.
All right, I've been calling her Kelis all these years. My apologies to Kelis. She's not the mate, by the way. She's not the weird friend you never predict.
Barry isn't doing milkshakes.
Bizarrely, it's actually more weird than that. Not weird, but
Do you remember
unexpected.
when Kelis started dating Bill Murray?
What?
Yeah, she was dating Ghostbusters Bill Murray. They were a thing for a bit recently.
That's nearly grave robbing.
Yeah, he's in his 80s. Anyway, go on. Her warfarin brings all the boys to the yard.
I didn't know that's about hand jobs.
Hand jobs?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. I
It is.
didn't.
Did you not know that?
No.
Say you've got the same thing, same as me. Old, not getting these. And
Where
it's
did you learn that?
I saw somebody discussing it on Twitter or something, and they were like, I can't believe we didn't know this. And there was a fair few people like me, like I'm guessing the sort of same age. I looked at some of their profile pictures. There was a lot of sports cars and football badges, but
Lots of Union Jack flags behind the Reds. What, are you joking? That's disgusting.
no,
Well,
it was...
there's a few songs like that you don't... Because what it is what you're young when it's out. So you just go, oh, this is fun. This is a fun song. You don't really listen to the lyrics. I don't really. I've never really. And I don't even know you get older. You go, oh, that's not a beautiful lyric. Like, when you're young, you just want to dance to it. There's another song. There's a Metro Station. Do you remember them? They did a very popular song. Shake, Shake.
Sorry, hang on. Whoa, rewind. There's a song called Metro Station.
No, it's by a group. I'm sure they're called Metro. Have I made that up?
Sorry, they're supporting onto a bus stop.
Grandad. Metro Station. See, I'm not wrong.
No, what a stupid.
Well, they're American, Barry. They're not from the northeast.
I was gonna say, did they
British
have like
Rail.
an anniversary song when they extended the line to Sunderland? Like, did they like do like a big limited edition release of right
Grandad.
Metro Station? Right.
Anyway, they had a song called "Shake It," right? Yeah. And it's a really proper like upbeat. You know, it's like, oh, you feel good when you're like listening to it, and it's about sex.
Right, okay.
So it's all these little kids like shake, 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 shake it. Yeah. So that's been happening for years,
it's
hasn't it?
But yeah, but who knew? When everyone's just like, she's talking about tossing people off in the yard as well. Rough area.
Has she been on record saying that?
I mean, I've not. Okay, look, right. This is. It didn't have the little verified statement underneath that started appearing on things. Can you? Yeah. Can you Google that? My
I don't want that on my go.
Well, how fucking weird do you think mine is?
What?
My internet search history.
Well,
especially after we're in that dressing room.
If you don't listen to the Patreon, Barry watched something very dodgy.
Hang on, whoa, again, rewind, not that dodgy.
Yeah, but like... anyway, if you know of any song lyrics that are about something that we might not know,
Yeah,
they're about something rude or something a bit different.
It's
then...
really, like, there's loads of OMD songs, like, there's one called, like, History of Modern Part 2, and it's really upbeat and dancey, and it's about the apocalypse. And I didn't know that till I'd, like, read an interview, and I was like, oh, fucking hell, they listen to the lyrics and go, oh, Jesus, yeah, that is really, really grim. But because of the way it's presented, it just sounds upbeat and happy. Ditto that song by Bananarama. Yeah, that's one. Don't email that one in.
Do you know that the song, remember How Bizarre? How Bizarre, How Bizarre. Do you remember that one?
Yeah.
That is about your friendship. But listen, if you know any song lyrics are about something...
You know the song Candle in the Wind?
Yeah.
It's about you farting.
Grow up. If you know any... Let me get this out! If you know any song lyrics that are about something that we might not know, then get in touch, let us know. If you're a patron, just drop us a DM or email us thewarriorspodcast@gmail.com. Tweet us, Instagram us, get them in. We'll do it next week.
Right, do you want a fact?
Oh, that's Barry's cat. It's not Father Christmas coming early. We're going to do Barry and Hayley Learn Something New. This is our new feature we've only done once.
Even the cat thinks it's bollocks.
Hayley and Barry learn something new, and so can you too.
So, come on, Barry.
He's not fucking Italian. I'm sorry, I'm not having that.
Yeah, it is. Come on.
It's me.
Hayley and Barry learn something new, and so can you too.
World's biggest penis, 18 inches.
That was on This Morning the other week, wasn't it, apparently? The man with the world's biggest penis was on
Fuck
this...
me, it's changed since Schofield left.
But he's gutted.
I know, I think he preferred him anyway.
Yeah, it was on This Morning.
And
you could only have one person on the sofa at the time.
What did, like... Did they show it? Like
I very much doubt it.
I don't mean like on the lob. I mean like you know.
Do you know what? Let's just move on.
You brought this up, not me.
You brought the fact up, and I've told you he was on This Morning, which he was.
I'm sorry. I was just trying to. All right. Well.
It's time for your worries. BJ will make them worse.
This is the part of the show where you send us your worries. If you have a worry you'd like us to make ever so much worse, then get in touch. If you're a patron, you can just DM us. You take priorities. If you're not, get to the back of the queue. Email us, thewarriorspodcast@gmail.com. Just as a little plug, if you're wanting to join the Patreon and you're and ahhing about it, we're doing a live Zoom on there in a few weeks where me and Barry are going to have a catch-up with people. You can ask us questions. You can have a little talk. We'll probably do a little live podcast on there. So... that'll be coming up in the next couple of weeks. But
it will.
Let's do your worries. And I haven't forgot, Barry, after the worries, you said you were going to prepare an advert for Febreze.
Oh, shit.
So, any worries, Barry? What have you got for us?
Okay, right, just to balance it out, because I've obviously been in a bit of a cantankerous mood today. Thanks to being given some news right before starting recording. Someone, this is a genuine one. This, and it's quite serious. All right, I'll just read it. I'll just be honest. This is from somebody. They've said their name, but I'm gonna presume not to read it. I come to you, dear warriors, I come to you looking for some advice which is going to be blunt and personal. I figured after the dildo remark you can deal with it, right? So you can imagine how long it's been since I've been sat on this. Yeah. You tell me to grow up.
Sorry.
I'm in my early 20s and probably the biggest worrier you will ever meet. I found you guys while looking for YouTubers who suffer from anxiety in a light-hearted way and found you by accident. What algorithms are we showing up on? Like, I'm sure people do listen to this go, oh, it's a podcast about OCD, and they hear me talking about the bloke with the world's biggest knob and then go, I feel somewhat misled. I'm a student who has led quite a boring life. I'm from a fairly sheltered background in Utah, and my studies have always been my priority in life. However, a boy who I never really noticed before has taken a shine to me. I've been on several dates, and he has asked me to stay over at his place so he can cook for me, watch a movie, a real date night. Whilst I'm not completely innocent, I've certainly never had a grown-up encounter which has had any real meaning and will hopefully last. So I'm worried about making a bad impression. I want this to go well, but I'm worried what to wear. And I think what they're hinting at here is something a bit more adult, because they say, I hate wearing G-strings or things as you call them. I presume you're trying to say thong. I hate wearing G-strings and thongs as I find it akin to having a wedge. Wedgie for the UK listeners. I don't have any matching sets, etc., etc. I don't think I have the confidence to pull this sort of thing off. So do I get drunk and tolerate wearing things that make me uncomfortable, or just style it out and wear what I'm comfortable in? What would you two do? Barry, from the male psyche, is this a recipe for disaster? Also, will he be expecting me to turn in some sort of performance that I ain't going to be doing? I don't know what that means. I'm sure Hayley will be nice and Barry will be inappropriate. Love the show and hope one day you guys will come to the States and introduce us all to some classic British neuroses and explain what the hell a toad in the hole is. And then the name. I don't want to take the piss because it's like, I think that's probably from a real place of anxiety, and also probably a bit too late for us to be
Yeah, I think this has already happened.
Yeah.
I mean, I just think you've got to wear what you're comfortable in. I mean, obviously,
Yeah.
on a first date, you can't go just wearing your bloody jogging bottoms and your slobs and be like, well, this is it, get used to it. But you know what? One of my friends, Beard, and we spoke about him before, we used to live with, he's got a very good attitude, really, because he'll tell people really, like, horrible stuff that he does. I mean, like, he used to make, like, I mean, this is absolutely disgusting. This is a trigger warning, by the way, because this is absolutely disgusting. And I feel sick of that. I'm about to say. He used to make, this is a grown man, used to make pictures out of his bogies, right? And he will tell people this on dates. And I'm like, why are you telling them that on? And he's like, well, that's what I'm like. So if they don't like me.
Best. Do you know what? I agree with him. It gets it out in the open, and it's like, it's not. Yeah, why pretend? Like, why pretend you're something that you're not? And you know, she's saying she's not comfortable, sort of. I don't know what this means by putting a performance in. I'm presuming she's saying, "Do want me to ask, like, do what?
A Khalees.
Yeah, sort of, yeah, or like act like a porn star. I don't know. I think I may be getting this completely wrong. There may be a bit of a transatlantic barrier in terms of what you mean. But if you do mean, no, don't do something that you don't feel comfortable with, because what's the point? You know, it's like when you watch somebody doing like a open mic competition, and you're just like, this isn't for you. This, I can see it in you that you shouldn't be doing this. This was a good idea at the time, but the reality just is uncomfortable for everyone.
Yeah, I feel like the answer is, like, you know, make an effort. It's a first date, but at the same time, don't pretend to be something you're not, or don't put yourself in situations that make you feel uncomfortable. So if you're uncomfortable wearing something, don't wear it, because you're not going to keep that up. It's just a lie, in it. Like, so yeah, just make. And if they don't like you, I mean, obviously, you're an amazing person because you love this podcast. So it's on them if they've got any issues.
I'd also like to add...
Oh, here we go. Strap in for this one.
Right. You're on about underwear and G-strings and things like this, right? It doesn't matter. Because you know what? Never in the history of this planet has a man been in a situation where you're getting down to it, the top layer of clothing comes off, and he looks at the underwear and goes, actually, I'm going to leave it. Never has happened. Never will.
Did you know what? You could get the ick from what he's wearing. Imagine if he's wearing, like, a thong.
Budgies.
Or, like, budgie smugglers. Oh, imagine.
What'd be worse? Those little blue, like, briefs. Or a thong. Which would give you the ick more?
Imagine. So it could backfire, this. It could be you, the one that like, oh God, why didn't he just wear a Calvin Klein?
Yeah, hang on. Whoa, Calvin Klein. Steady on.
What do you wear, Calvin Kleins? What, those ones you always see on the
Genuinely,
market?
currently, Manscaped.
Oh, I tell you what, let's tie this in with our advert.
Oh shit, yeah. If you're going to be on a date and wearing something sexy, forget about the underwear. That doesn't really matter. I tell you what will put someone off. If it looks like someone's done a wheel spin through a pasty in a car park, that is going to be what's going to make the difference. Get it shaved, get it tidied up. Go to manscaped.com, you some warriors.
God, that was horrific. We have genuinely got sponsorship from him. And this is the type of adverts we're putting out.
Have you noticed we've had no emails from him? And crucially, no money.
No purchases, that's why.
They've
We'll
not.
spin through a pasty. You can't say that.
They've literally written us off. They're not even listening to this anymore.
Right, last week, Barry made an advert because we have genuinely got sponsorship from Manscaped. God, it's not going to last much longer. So I said to Barry, he was like, I can make an advert for anything. I was like, all right, then make an advert for Febreze. Now, he hasn't done it, but you're going to do it off the cuff.
Right, no, fuck it. Do you know what? No, I'm going to do this properly, right? I don't want to piss off another potential sponsor.
They're not going
Right.
to sponsor us.
Everyone
There's
tweet
no-
Febreze now saying, please sponsor the Worries at Mansion. Do you know what? I'd be up for that as well because I quite like some free Febreze.
I do like
'cause
Febreze.
It is good for the car, that. Incidentally, here is the advert. Are you sick of shaving with shitty old razors? Are you forever snagging the bag? Had enough of catching the curtains? Had enough of hair removal cream?
I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
Then head to manscaped.com. Use the discount code WARRIORS to get an exclusive discount and get your hands on the finest intimate grooming tools available today. Say goodbye to this. And say hello to this.
Slippery little suckers.
Manscaped.com, discount code WARRIORS. And just to let you know, I did have a little competition going when we first played this, where I said the person who can identify the most clips and samples of where I got all those sound effects from will win a cup. And I would like to announce the winner. The winner is Indie Clone, who won. Indy, you literally could have just swiped your hand across your keyboard and you would have won because you were the only one to enter. But you did correctly identify that the screaming noises were from when a victim gets put on a meat hook in Dead by Daylight.
We have a very niche audience. What does he win?
He wins a cup and the chance to have a game with me online. That sounds weird. Of Dead by Daylight, like not fucking Soggy Biscuit or something.
Okay,
right. Hi guys, if you had to create the ultimate Warriors host, what parts from each other would you use to create the perfect she, he, them? It's got to be 50-50.
What do they mean? Perfect what? Host of a podcast?
Not of the Warriors, so they've got to take
The best parts of me and you?
Yeah. This is going to be the worst. If you said worst parts, like this would be
a massive list.
2-parter.
Yeah.
Right? This would be like
this would be a Stephen King novel. Best parts, we're going to struggle.
Yeah, worst parts, dead easy.
Right, I'll start off. So Barry's very Barry does all the editing. So, you know, and he's very good at it. So, you know, we'd have to have you doing that.
Right, okay. It's not really the being the host bit
I'm
of it.
Struggling, Barry. I'm struggling.
That's the bit that means you don't have to do anything, right? That's got fuck all to do with.
Oh God, I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't know. It's really
it just works. It works, doesn't it? People are listening to us from bloody Utah, so whatever we're doing,
isn't that nuts?
That is.
Someone in Utah's asking for advice before having a date. You know, that's blows my mind. That you'd never, if you just said to me and Gateshead 30 years ago, one day someone from Utah's going to email in asking for dating advice.
And you'd be like, what's email?
I think I'd be like, what's Utah? What's
Is
dating?
it Utah when your dad does a drive? Utah?
Are you all right with that?
No, it's awful. I'm sorry.
Are you good with that?
That was awful. I apologise.
You see, I think what Haley brings to the podcast is high quality level of humour.
Award winning, both of us. Suck it up.
I thought you were going like award winning. Suck it. That's what I thought you were doing.
I was talking to Brendan Reese at my gig at the weekend, right? We were talking about, I don't know how we got onto it, but we was talking about, like, do you know when celebrities, like, because we're like, I think it was like, if we didn't do this job, what else would we do? And I was saying, you know, it's really sad when I'm like, you see big celebrities, like, selling their awards on, like, eBay and stuff when they don't do it anymore. And I was like, yeah, well, I couldn't do that. I couldn't, like, sell my Hull Comedian of the Year award. I definitely couldn't sell my Northwest Comedy Award because it's that small. It's impossible to picture. Like the Northern Lights, naked to the visible eye.
The cheapest P&P charges in the world on eBay.
But like, yeah, you couldn't sell off anything.
I'll sell my Midlands Comedy Awards if anybody wants to buy a Midlands Comedy Award.
If you want Barry's Award, I'll tell you what, we'll do a competition one week where you can win Barry's Midlands Comedy Award.
Do you know what? It'd be far more appropriate to give it away in a fucking raffle. I take it back. The demand is there. I better go and sort this out. Right. See you later, everyone. Have a nice week. I do have to go.
Yeah. So thank you for joining us. We will be back.
Right.
All right.
See you later, everyone.
What parts would we have as hosts? What parts will we have as hosts? Barry just leaving to get a delivery while I look at his cat on Zoom staring at me. So, listen, we will be back. I'm going to wrap this up while he's doing whatever he's doing. We'll be back on Friday if you're a patron. Keep joining the Patreon, people. We're getting bigger and better. Lots of content on there if you join. If not a patron, we will see you next Monday. Listen, thank you for joining. Thank you for all your support, as ever. If you're enjoying the podcast, give us a little tweet, retweet, let people know about it. And we'll see you soon. Bye. You have been listening to the Warriors podcast, hosted by me, Hayley Ellis, and him, Barry Dotts.
All artwork by John Cooper
and Matthew Reed. All editing and audio by Haley and Barry, with additional sound production by Grinters.
If you'd like to get in touch, then send us an email to thewarriorspodcast@gmail.com, or you can find us on Twitter @thewarriorspod.
Thanks for listening.